Hey guys, and welcome to Simply Hike. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Berghaus Trailhead 65 litre rucksack. So let's take a closer look now. Obviously hints in the name, 65 litres, so it's going to be ideal for your Duke of Edinburgh bronze, silver or gold, as well as any backpacking around the world as well. Anyway, let's go through the features of the rucksack itself. Obviously you've got your traditional compression straps on the bottom there with your traditional loops on the bottom there for your walking pole. Let me just go inside the rucksack itself. Obviously you've got your bottom access on there as well. Now what you'll notice is obviously you've got a divider right here. Now a lot of them either clip in or zip in. This one is just a nice pull string, like quite literally compression strap. So as you can see right there, it is done up. So to keep it separate there, well, if I just raise it up there. So if you've got any dirty clothes, dirty wash or anything like that, you can obviously have that separate, and then obviously that's going to keep it separate. In order to lower it down, if you want it as one big space, oh, just don't do that like what I just did. Just do it carefully off, and then hey presto, that means you now have access all the way through to the bottom, straight to the top of the rucksack. So the rucksack itself does have two pockets on the side here. They are nice and spacious and nice and long as well. So if you just open it up in here, you're nice and easy to obviously open up. You've got a nice tag system on there, nice and deep, pretty much to the bottom section there, all the way to the top. And obviously depending on how you pack the main section of the bag does mean it will vary when it comes to the side pockets as well. And then obviously you've got your traditional pocket as well there for your water bottle or your GPS system, nicely tied off with a bit of elastication on the top there just to give it a bit of extra hold. Just to flip it over here just to show you as well, there's the pocket, and then obviously there's the additional pocket as well. What you will notice with the pockets as well is the zip itself does have a storm flap on there, and obviously that's just going to protect the zip from the elements. Obviously you've got two sections there, like your traditional hiking bag compression straps. Obviously do them up once the bag's filled up, and that leads you to the traditional pull entry system as well. Nice, quick, nice and easy. On the inside, what you'll notice is just one big generic space in there, no extra zips or anything like that. It's purely just, you know, just to keep your gear in. The other only section you do have is obviously for your hydration bladder. That pokes out alongside there, and then you feed it through that bit of elastic there just to hold it in place. Now the top part itself does have its traditional storage on the top. Again, nice and spacious, big enough for your waterproofs, Kendall mint cake, bits and bobs, quite literally grab and go items. And again, zipped up so it's all secure. And then just to protect the zip, you do have your storm flap. So that leads us to the back of the rucksack itself. Now what you'll notice, it does have the BioFit system. So pulling this lever along the bottom here will lower the top section there, as well as pulling on these strap systems as well. That would also basically play around with the top. So playing around with those levers basically will lift and let's just do it. There you go. So that's going to lift, and also it's going to raise and lower the actual top section of the rucksack, basically making the rucksack itself fit you perfectly, should we say. The only thing you need to remember is when you're playing around with that, make sure the bag itself is nice and full. Padding wise, you've got some great padding on the shoulder pads there, nice and not too chunky, not too big, but it's going to be nice and comfortable. And then just for the lower back section, you've got a really nice soft padding on there as well. So comfort wise, it's going to be really good for you. The padding itself on the actual straps themselves are nice and thin and nice and thick in areas, what I like to call reaction paddings. Now what this means is it's got a nice natural bend to it, which means it's going to fit your shoulder a lot more better. Also means it's going to be a closer fit as well. So if you're going to be carrying a heavy load on your back, just having these natural bends means that the bag itself is going to be a lot more comfortable on your back. You've obviously got your your traditional chest strap there. You've got your, your adjuster on the side there, so you can tighten it up, loosen it up whenever you want and however you want. And then you've got your traditional clip system as well, so you can clip them on these three hoops here. As I say, you can personalise it to what feels best for you. On the hip strap themselves, as you can see, you've got the natural bend there, so it's going to fit around your hip a lot nicely. And then obviously you've got these loops on the front there, ideal for carabiner clips, so then obviously you can hang items off the side there. Lastly as well, you've got two compression straps. Obviously you've got the two on the side there, so that's just going to pull the bottom part and the hip strap together to give you a better fit. And then the last compression strap is obviously the traditional clip. So you clip that on there, and then just pulling the system from here basically means you can adjust the hip strap accordingly, getting it to fit you. Anyway, if you'd like any more information on this rucksack, please visit our website, simplyhike.co.uk.